Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Oh, thank you, Windows, for being so magnanimous and allowing me to stream. You're so nice. You shouldn't have. All set first. Miranda, hello. Hopefully that's the only Windows update this thing has. I'm not even going to check. I don't want to know. I only boot the Threadripper when I need to stream. I probably shouldn't do that. Back from the dead. Yes, proof that I did not light myself on fire. Modi did not chomp through any of the wires. Back on the menu, Stephen. Yeah, you did. That's fine. But welcome to Windows Update Rugs Ovalbore. Automatic Pete's last. Miranda, long time no see. So yeah, obviously pretty sidetracked on that one. Do you guys have any specific questions you have about this Octominer failure deal? Especially if you missed the first stream. Oh, hi. Well, hi. Hello. Hey. Hi. Cats jinxed the stream. Yeah, I think Morty probably did it. You're right. Hi, baby. I don't know where the hell Modi is. He must be waiting for food or something. You guys can just watch Jada while we talk about how scary the first-gen Octominer X12 is. Oh my. This is a pretty good burnt potato. Oh, that was a stream. Whoops. Just dumped it in my watch later. Yep. Windows Update cucked me. I was in the middle of sheeshing Retromike Tech for apparently buying me a BTC... Was it Kentucky or Tennessee or something next year? Andrew Masad, welcome. You scheduled it and there was nothing there. I didn't schedule it. I just said create broadcast, but don't start streaming. Hi. Imagine being this broken. Do you even have a job? I bet you don't even have a job, Jada. No, that's what I thought. Andrew Masad, hello, welcome. We did just do kind of a recap stream of what we found with the Octominer fans. I will go over it again once I put this kitty down. You did, technically, but only because Windows Update screwed with me. Hi. Okay, fine. You spicy Dorito. Jada is always a talker at all times for all reasons. Let me see if I can get the video player to work again. Yeah, so for those of you that missed it, the Octominer that caught on fire, we were able to get another fan from that same Octominer to fail on its own. And the root cause was no fusing in the fan controller board and then just a bad PCB design, possibly combined with some bad bearings. The cat started the fire project mayhem. Nope. T-Gig, did you say Octominer ghosted the owner? Yes. Yep. Yeah. Octominer was communicating because he had submitted a request for new fans. No problem. Good communication. Told them what happened and sent some photos, and radio silence ever since. So, are we lighting stuff on fire? No, it's already been lit on fire. So this was a few nights ago. This is the actual Octominer that caught on fire, and this is another fan from that same batch. And all we did was plug it in, give it a few minutes, and it caught itself on fire. So that was pretty nice. let me send myself a photo real quick. I will show you guys the batch number. Sadie, sometimes overclock needs new likes. Yeah, sorry guys. You can go like the old video from the first part of the stream, which has actual information in it. And or you can like this one if you want to help me out. Certainly appreciate you guys. Octominer just friend zoned you. Not me. Okay, although yes, they did actually friend zone me too, because I bought... Let me switch scenes here. I bought this fan control. Oh no, you can't even see it. I'm not disconnecting this. Screw that. That was so hard to plug in. I bought a fan controller board from Octominer. Very responsive, nice and cheap. But yeah, they won't even respond to me now because I tried to buy some fans myself. Oops. Yeah, anyway, let me go back. We'll get to the PMD. So you can see the fan is not spinning. It did that on its own. And it is drawing 56 watts of power. Keep in mind the fan is rated for a maximum of 25 watts. And this is 22 gauge wire going into a completely unfused fan controller right there. That is the only device plugged into the controller. The controller is powered through the PMD, so I trust this device. That is an unacceptable amount of current. The fan has terrible behavior when it comes to a deadlocked rotor. Ideally, when the fan locks like that, it should stop, pause for 3 to 5 seconds, very briefly try to spin again with some current. If it sees the Hall effect motion, fine, let it go. If not, it's supposed to just keep basically stationary and trying every 3 to 5 seconds. Project Mayhem, Octominer equals no smoking allowed. This is definitely a smoking case, not a non-smoking case. You can see by the way that it is right here. You see this? Smoking. Yeah, not good. Not good. So anyway, points I didn't cover in the other video. We had 2 X12s. We sacrificed all the fans in them for this data gathering. And this particular Octominer had the worst fans. So all of them either sparked and or started on fire as they failed, just a little bit. Only one actually ignited to the point where it caught the server case on fire, and that was the main failure the first video was about. The second Octo, they all failed just by smoking. So not insanely durable, but the failure mode was more tolerable. So let me pull up. I do have the fan batch number. I don't want to leave you guys in suspense. This is the batch number. So go out and check your X12s if you have these. I'm curious if you have a really early non-Ultra X8. Maybe check it too, but if memory serves, those are 120mm fans, so I don't think those are affected at all. But yeah, the F210803B1 fan. Every one of these we had and made fail was scary. They all had some sort of fire in their failure. Even this little video clip I just showed you, as that thing actually locked, we unfortunately don't have it on video, I'm not sure how that happened. But yeah, the fire came out of the motor in PCB before it started smoking aggressively like that. So, Andrew Masad, oh snap! Project Mayhem, they should just use Bitmains or whatever, What's Miner fans. Well, that's the thing, I mean, by and large, the fan is a reasonably well-built fan, but I think when you have so many different suppliers, you really can't guarantee that you're getting a really, really high-quality item if you keep switching suppliers for bearings and things like that. Yeah, I talked to Panda about it, and he had a bunch of fan failures too early on, but they were just the regular old fan stopped working, and maybe some smoke. It wasn't a fire. But again, those failed early on, so the bearings probably didn't have enough time to wear out and things like that, and that would contribute to a more gentle failure, in my opinion, because you're drawing less wattage, less heat soak on the PCB, less chance for solder to melt, less chance for the MOSFET to go thermonuclear. I didn't touch on this too much in the first half of the stream, but this is a fan out of a 2022 X12 that I have, and this has a batch number written on the actual label. It's right down here. If you can see the cursor, hopefully you can. I have not seen one of these flame out as it fails. So these may still fail, but I do believe, per the Octominer employee I talked with, former Octominer employee I talked with, there was a revision of not only the fan controller board, but also the fan PCB in 2022. Andrew Masad, he also had X12s, a bunch of them, and he still does. And he we had a conversation before I made the video, and he said, yeah, he had tons and tons and tons of fan failures. He even did a video on it back in the day, because he had to change out almost every fan in the X12s. Sadie Octominer just trying to be cool by smoking. Project Mayhem, for the price they charge, Noctua Industrial. Yeah, Noctua fans are pricey, but I don't know. I will say, before Octominer ghosted us, the list price on these fans for Octominer customers is $5.50. So they can't be that good, because that's a really cheap fan, especially if it includes at least the logistics cost of getting it from China to their warehouse in Arizona. So, Stephen, I actually think Chump has ones with both size fans. Yes, the X8 pre-Ultra I do think has 120s. I don't think the X12 ever did. And I think that's probably why this seems isolated to the early X12s, because that's before they had enough time to really nail down the 140mm fans. It's possible these use the exact same PCB as the 120mm Ventus. I'm not sure. And if that's the case, yeah, the 140mm is going to put way more load on that. Andrew Masad, he did have them go out one after another. Yeah, that's way before I bought my first Octominer. I saw that video. I'm like, okay. Alltrack, I just checked the fan hub temps on my X8 Ultra with 140mm fans, all within 3 degrees Fahrenheit of the case material temperature. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I would recommend checking in your Hive OS if you have an Octominer. Do the calibration first, but check the fan speeds. Like, set them at 50% and see if any of them are like drooping a little bit. And it would be prudent to keep an eye on temperatures with that kind of thing. But again, I just want to make those inline fan adapters, because I am so sketched out by this. A 4 amp inline fuse would be able to, let's see, that's 48 watts. That's still way too much, but if you had a failure like this, it should blow before you get a fire on the hub. I'm just not sure if 3 amps is enough. 36 watts. We saw healthy Octominer Ventus Max fans drawing 32 watts on their own at full chooch, and again, they're rated for 25, so it's just, I'm not happy with what we saw. But we did sacrifice 10 Octominer fans just to get more data, and 1 B-Gears brand fan too, which was much better built. This is also a good solution, I think, if you have an X12. Just do this, and you should be fine. Make sure it's a big old, like, 20-pound ABC extinguisher. Should be pretty good. Steven, yeah. Well, I talked to him privately before it was basically public. But yeah, the fact that Octominer never, like, recalled that fan board or made fused fan connectors and offered them even at cost to customers is very worrying. Alltrack, could you just fuse the PCIe power feed wire? You could, and I thought about that, but the problem is, when you boot one of these things up, the fans run at 100% until the OS gives the fan control board an API signal, and if you've got relatively tired but fine fans, that could still realistically normally be drawing, like, God, what would that be in amps? 35 watts times 5 divided by 12. So, I mean, that's a lot of amps, and if you just had that running full stop on, like, say you have one fan that's failing, that's never going to blow. So you really would need individual fan fuses. I had that same thought, but unfortunately I just don't think I don't think that's going to solve it. And again, for those watching in the first stream, sorry if this is duplicate information, but this is the controller from a B-Gears brand fan, and there are a few things that I think were much better thought out on this fan. The Ventus Max fans failed at 140 to 150 degrees fan hub temperature. This one was almost 350 degrees when it failed. But I do want to point out once again that the solder pads are much further apart from one another on this board. They are offset radially 90 degrees from the stakes that go into the super hot motor core, and the MOSFETs are like triple the size on this fan. So although the fan axle is smaller, everything else about this fan it blows the Ventus out of the water. So the B-Gears I would personally probably look at if I could get one long enough for fan number 5 in the X12, but I can't. All set miner, good job guys. There's some serious testing. Yeah, I want to thank the Octominer owner again. He let us destroy a lot of his hardware in the name of finding something that, you know, resembled an answer, because we really wanted answers so we could sleep well. Andrew Masad at Project Mayhem. I mean to say that there have been very few reported failures amongst the newer models. Again, minus this instance. But you only need one dud. Yeah, and I have a gut inkling and suspicion that this issue is limited to that early fan batch, but I don't know for sure. Because, I mean, Octominer's clearly aware of this, said it happened quite a bit, at least back in the day. But as far as I know, it was limited to X12s and pre-PCB redesign, which has to be when they started adding a batch number to the actual fan label. So that's why I'm saying if you've got a 2021 or early 2022 X12, just look at the fans and just verify you have a batch number printed on the fan hub at the very least. It's not a surefire safety thing, but I will tell you that the F21, 08, 03 B1 fans, every one of these we had fail, 2 of them on their own and 3 of them with assistance, binding the rotor. They all had some flame as they failed. So this is a particularly bad batch of fans, and I think it's probably PCB components more than bearings. Steven Cicero. Now we need more videos from the other YouTubers about this. Light a fire under Octo's butt. No pun intended. Yeah. Again, I don't want to make a huge deal out of it, necessarily, if it's just limited to the early Gen 1 X12s, but the fact that they're clearly aware that they had at least a bad batch of fans that started the rigs on fire, using the rigs completely within their intended use case, I think that definitely warrants a redesigned fan controller board offered at no or low cost to those owners, and potentially a cheap set of new redesigned fans, or a credit to let you go buy some fans that you actually want. But I have a minor dude X12, which I haven't checked yet. Maybe I'll do that later tonight. And then I've got an X12 Gen 1 I bought from King recently that came with a screwed up backplane, so I haven't used it yet. But that one has 2022 fans on it. So tempted to kill one of those for science as well. We'll see. Project Mayhem, Andrew Masad, I get what you mean, but for me, Octos are way overpriced. Like, way. I mean, if you look at what they are, they're not that bad right now, but a year and a half ago, yeah, they were insanely overpriced. They were like $950, I think, for a pretty basic X8 Ultra Plus. Yeah, there's a lot of margin in there, but the X12s are steel too, so they're way cheaper. X8s at least are aluminum, I think. Maybe they're not. Andrew Masad, Project Mayhem, no doubt will have actually gotten some like, oh, there's a heart in the way, like new from private sellers for much cheaper. Yeah, I've seen them advertised now, like an X8 for $300. I've gotten the last couple for less than $400 delivered, including fees and everything. So, again, guys, just be careful. Like what Steven said, like if we could get other people to at least ping Octominer about it. Yeah, I did talk to Vistang. He said he's never had a failure that ended in fire in an R8. So I don't think R8s have this problem. And I'm trying to get fans through him, too, because obviously he will talk to me, and he said he has some extras. But I will say universally, everyone I talked to said that Octominer went dark like 2 weeks ago. So I'm not saying Octominer is going to rug everyone, but nobody's been able to get a hold of Harry or pretty much anyone at Octominer for about 2 weeks. So I would be a little bit dubious about future product support for that company, at least until they get back to one of us and have some answers. I know it was probably a bit of a shell shock, losing Chili over the Octo server thing, and then the Octo tank sinking a ton of R&D money into that and nobody buying one. And then even the Octo server, I'm sure, is getting terrible pre-orders because Flux POUW is way, way behind schedule. But again, the fact that there was communication with the owner of this Octominer before he told him about the fire and none afterwards, and the fact that Octominer's not talking to any of their partners, I am a little bit dubious of the company. So I would like for them to at least talk to one of us, like I said, just so we can get some new spare parts, and maybe ask them if they're willing to redesign their fan controller boards at the very least to have some fuse traces in them. There's a lot of space in an Octominer. They can make this board a little bit bigger and put fuse traces in there. And there's enough dead spots on the PCB where you can have 12 fan headers. So even if you blew one of these up by accident, you would still have room to add your fans. So, I don't know. I don't know. Sadie sometimes. Great, looking out for everyone's safety. Smiley thumbs up. Thumbs up back at you. All set miner. I'm down for octo tanks, but the cost is like, whoa. Yeah, I don't think the cost was that insane. I mean, home ASIC mining, I thought it was a reasonable idea. But yeah, just you're trying to sell a device like that for home miners in the middle of a bear market where nobody has a good power rate, and you're talking about ASICs, which draw 3,200 plus watts each. Yeah. That was doomed, unfortunately, because of that. T-Gig, it's interesting that so many of these early fans died back then, like Pandas, but these lasted until now. Yeah, this Octominer was purchased used locally by this guy, and it was a very low-use unit, and it was used indoors. So it's entirely possible people like Panda just run the case fans at 100%, which is a terrible idea. However, in this case, that may actually lead to a more mild failure. So, I don't know. But this one, that might be why these lasted longer. It's just because they really had an easy life up until they were in this a little bit hotter environment, running a little bit harder. As I mean, this had largely like 3070 and 3080 Ti's in it. So it was pushing a little harder, 90 degrees Fahrenheit ambient. So again, not insane temperatures, but I was just about to go to bed when this message came through like a week ago, and I won't lie to you, it was pretty tough to get to sleep knowing that I had a couple of these. Was that Modi? I had a couple of these in my garage. So I'm really happy that we were able to get the rest of them to fail, and we saw kind of a similarity in how they failed, and then to actually take a look at the original fan that failed. Modi, come here, buddy. The people want to see you. Alright, here's your reward for sticking around, everyone. You finally get Modi. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hey, dipshit. What a terrible kitty. Sadie sometimes. Modi! Andrew Masad, I usually run the 60 to 70% max, even here in Florida. That's all you should really, realistically need. I've never had my cases above 50%, and never been a problem, even at Terra, where it's a bazillion degrees. Project Mayhem, Ovalbore Tech, not saying they aren't good, but the price that costs... Yeah, no, I agree. This failure is unacceptable for not having some feedback or offered solution, and it's disturbing that they clearly knew about this problem in late 2021 or early 2022. And I get it, they have to keep shipping units, but not everyone ran these in data centers. Like, there are home miners, the X12s, well, not the Gen 1s, but the Gen 2s would run on 120 volts. So they have to, expect that some people are running these at home. Andrew Massad's so chill. Yeah, he's a daddy's boy. Hi, buddy. You got to start them young with just not caring at all about anything. Hi, that's my beard. Hello. Project Mayhem, $5 USD cheap-ass fans on a $900 USD case. Yeah, again, the real eye-opener there was when Octominer was responding to us, and we asked about replacement fans. They're like, oh yeah, they're $5.50 each. I'm like... For a high RPM 140 millimeter server fan, like, that's insane. You can't get the no-name Chinese ones on eBay for twice that. So they're cheap fans. But again, like, the design doesn't look that offensive. It would have been nice had they used like conformal coating on the PCB. That very likely would have stopped this from happening, because that is, I think, lightly flame retardant. But at least it would have stopped the solder from being able to drip onto the other connections. Sadie sometimes. Modi equals awesome. He's a good boy. He's a pretty agreeable fellow. Hi, buddy. I'm just happy that he finally came up here so you guys can all see him. I can't stream without cats. It just doesn't work. All track, the bearings are likely the fault. Inconsistencies in manufacturing. Yep. No, I mean, I think you're right, because fan number 3, the one that we showed the video of failing. Hey, buddy. I'm going to put you down. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Oh, black shirt was a bad choice. Also, apparently he's so fat, he restarted the Philips Hue. Yes, I think you're right on the bearings, because when that rig first booted, Again, the fan speed was 500 or 600 RPM lower than a healthy fan. And that definitely would lead to heat soaking the motor core, dumping that heat into the PCB, and the fact that after it deadlocked, we were still seeing over 50 watts of power draw on a fan that wasn't spinning. The fans are not acceptable, at least in this particular batch. The controller has serious design deficiencies. It's just, oh man. I will say, we tested that B-Gears fan, the beefier one. When we rotor locked that fan, we got up to 90 watts. Actually, might have even been 100. So this is a much, much sturdier fan. Octominer could have done better, and I would recommend they look really, really closely at just how this was laid out. Because again, this was all really deliberate. All of these pads placed further apart, the bigger MOSFETs. They do still have a FET right next to one of the stakes, which is a little worrying, but again, this is a pretty clean PCB for a fan that was drawing 100 watts as it failed. I don't know, man. Project Mayhem, not a cat lover, but that one is a cutie. Oh, I love kitties. But yeah, Mo, don't give him a complex. He's a reasonable-looking cat. Andrew Masad, that box wall is looking small. Those are some rookie numbers. You better pump those numbers up. The rest of my entire office is a box wall as well, and I don't have boxes for the last like 200 GPUs I bought, so sorry that I'm not good enough for you, but I kind of want to get rid of my boxes. I have so many. I feel like people are going to want the boxes for the cards in the future when I sell them, but is it worth it for me to have to deal with it? And I talked about this in the first half of the stream before Windows Updates had its way with me, but this top controller here on the left is the fan adjacent, the one that started on fire. So this fan looked just as bad as the first one, but there were no melted wires at all going into the fan hub, and the PCB is perfect. So the fact that all of the wires leading to the fire fan were bare copper, that thing was drawing hundreds of watts, probably a couple hundred watts now. As we saw the B-Gears fan, same thickness wires drawing 100 watts, and 22 gauge wire did not care. It got toasty, but it didn't auto-ignite. Project Mayhem, boxes are overrated. Yeah, I know, but my foundation doesn't look that good, so down here I'm kind of okay with it. If it expands out of here, then they're getting thrown in the trash. Andrew Masad, damn, yo. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So, I don't know, man. I wasn't sure how to format this video. It's especially annoying that the stream dumped in the middle, but I don't know. I'm pretty sketched out by this. Andrew Masad, Project Mayhem, no. Gotta have the boxes. Project Mayhem, what's the next weird-ass GPU to test? I don't have anything super weird. I did get a pile of these Manly Gallardo GTX 1066 gigabytes from Financial Failure. They are signed by both him and me, and I'll be giving away 4 of these and a meter box set. I need to figure out Gleam before I do that, but stay tuned. I will be overclocking one of these pretty soon, and then I'll get the giveaway started up just to hand out some GPUs with some F-list YouTuber signatures on them pretty soon. After that, I do have cards I want to run through again. The CMP50HX is probably the one I'm going to do next. I looked at my video content on that, and although it was well received, I only tested like 3 algos because it's all I cared about. So I'm going to run through and test a bunch more stuff now that I have a bunch more CMP50s. I bought 16 of those from Vistang. They're down at Terra now. So I'm going to do the CMP next. I have my A2000 inside. I might take a look at that again. I have a 2060 Super. I would like to check that out again. Possibly against a CMP 40HX because it seems like it performs identically. 2060s I do have, but I don't have one loose here. I bought a 12 gig, but a friend of mine needed a GPU, so I sold that before I could even test it. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. My old cat I had a while back was the coolest cat. I would let her out at night, and she would do her cat thing, come back in the morning. My Monday bartender had a cat like that, but unfortunately he did not come back one day, which was really sad. Unknown, welcome! I'd say if you want to eventually sell, boxes are a plus but not a necessity. If you aren't selling ever one box, yeah, I hear ya. And like, the back corner there, you probably can't even see them, but like they're all Founders Edition boxes. Let's turn this shit off. So behind the TV there, all of those are FE boxes. But like then it goes EVGA, MSI, Asus, Power Color, AMD, Reference, XFX, Gigabyte, more EVGA and Asus, and then whatever's behind me. That one behind me is ancient. Automatic Beats Oval Clocker, FTW. Absolutely. I like overclocking. I think it's fun. I read into it. Stephen Cicero, when car video. I don't have any car projects right now, so it's probably going to be a couple weeks. I don't make content just for the sake of content if I can avoid it, because I like it to be at least mildly interesting. So I apologize, no main channel videos for a little while. I have projects I need to work on, but pretty burnt out from the weather. Bacon, eggs, and hash, Sadie, LOL. Anyway, yeah, I don't need to keep you guys any longer, I suppose. I thought about testing this 1060, but I think Max is streaming not too far from now, and I don't want to step on his toes, so. Project Mayhem, I am more into underclocking and undervolting. Well, me too. I go for efficient clocks, but it's still technically overclocking, right? So even a lot of times a lower power tune is running a nice high clock. I don't know. Fine, judge me. I don't care. Test it. All right, yeah. No, if you guys want to stick around, I'll throw it in here. Why not? Why not? But please let me know when Max is going to stream. I do not want to. Max is in 2 hours. Oh, dude, we got plenty of time. Let's see what a 1060. This will be quick too, because I'm sure this is just going to use the same exact clocks as a P106. Damn, dude. The Manly has an 8-pin power connector. Oh, I can't give you guys a GPU cam. It's pissed off right now. Oh, no. That's too bad. Give me just a sec, okay? I'm going to try doing the USB old power cycle deal. If not, I can put the face cam down facing that direction. That actually worked. All right, good for us. We have done success. So I got to close out of a zillion photos here. Enjoy the epilepsy, nerds. Suckers. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Overclock videos are great reference material. I agree. I actually use them all the time. I was actually helping Financial Failure earlier today, and he's like, oh, I got 5700 XTs on Dynex. I'm like, hey, I actually tested one of those. Woohoo. All right. Oh, my God, it's got LEDs. This card is hot shit, boys and girls. It's an actual 1060, yes. It's a P1061. Well, P106100s are a little bit different. Miranda will butcher me if I say it's the same thing. Oh, I didn't hook up the Octominer controller, guys. Oh, man. But yes, they are almost exactly the same. I feel like P106s are a little bit better at mining, but I'm curious enough to find out. Booted 14 days ago? Oh, man, I'm a bad GPU dad. Also, this has signatures on it, so this one probably is way faster. Andrew Mazad, hell yeah. Hold on, I'm going to shut it back down. Oh, Micron, yucky. Oh, and it can't do hard power off. Or can I? That's an interesting thought, actually. I wonder if the Octominer controller all functions with USB power alone. And the PCI is only for fan control. It might be. You guys are all so welcome for getting to hear me think out loud, by the way. So you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Let me just use the power button on my Octominer controller. Uh-oh. What did I do? I can't believe I've done this. Well, apparently I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. All track. The flat back SIGs dissipate the heat faster. What are you on about? Explain to me the SIGs? What is a SIGs? What are you all talking about? Mean old Uncle Ovalbore does not know what you're talking about. Y'all wild. Black signatures. Oh, mine's a black signature. His is a red signature, okay? Okay. Unknown. If I could hear your thoughts without you saying them out loud, you should be worried. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Everything's fine. Hey, there's our 12 fans. Finally. Let's go ahead and update that. Alright, let me get the GPU sheet open. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. GPU power. There we go. There's my Google sheet. In the wrong place. Oh man, I had more images? Oh, jeez a loo. Alright, let me copy the P106 sheet. And duplicate. Rename. 1066 gigabyte. Micron. Andrew Masad picked up another Radeon 7 for cheap and it has Samsung memory. Panda's happy. I've had conversations this week about Samsung HBM cards, namely the MI50, the MI60, the V540, and 12 fans are back. Yay! I know, it's super exciting. Good God, you guys have me sidetracked. I don't remember what I was talking about. Doesn't matter. All right, so we're looking for, let's see, what was the most efficient? LOL miner looks like it edged out. All right, we'll try LOL miner flux. Is the fan noise okay? You guys have to tell me. I'm not even sure. LOL miner. Yeah. All right. I do have Octominer autofan on for this like 140 mil NZXT fan. Hive shell, please. Did I kill it? What the hell's going on? Alright, good. Man, blue LEDs. Whoever wins these cards is gonna have some shit hot rigs. Trying to get you a better view of this beast. Audio's good. Thank you for telling me. Alright, so I have to NV tool this card. I'm quite sure of it. Oh, no. Sheesh. Why doesn't it save any of the other NV tool bullcrap that I was working with? Oh, man. Why is everything terrible? Audio good. Lack of cats, though, Sadie. Yeah, I know. It's crazy you don't have a cat right now. Should probably fix that. Sorry. I know, I'm a douche, but I need more cat pics in my life. Just looking for NV tool commands. Single GPU. That should be good. Alright, so it looks like oh god, that was just set mem. Of course it was. Let's grab this. Bacon, eggs, and hash. You having a giveaway on those cards? Yes, indeed. I will be giving away 3 or 4. I think I'll be giving away 4 of these. I have to go back and look, but I think Financial Failure, I had him sign 4 of them. I'm keeping 4 of them selfishly for myself, but I'm going to give you guys some of these. If you want them, you know, don't sign up for it if you don't want it, but 1480. What were you running for core offset? Just 100. Wow, that's not that spicy. And then I know there's a way to set memory offset as well. Set mem offset. As we did find that these cards were able to do the memory lock and memory offset. So let's see if that kills it. So stock, we're doing 14 souls. Your fans are back. TD, I know. I got all 12 working for me here. And one of them is even hooked in. See, 1%. Shows right there. It's proof that I have something hooked up to it. Yes, I will get a Gleam thing set up for it. In one of the overclocking videos, I will dump the links and everything. I'll keep you guys apprised. I'm not just going to like, surprise! All right. 4303. Yep. So you can see here, we were able to push a 4,000 lock and then a plus 1,000 offset. It looks like this isn't quite as spicy as the P106s. Those will get up to 4,400, but it looks like everything else is locking just fine, which is excellent information to have. Everything is good. MOTD watch. Let's see. So, back to the P106. T-Gig, not so manly. You're talking about the brand of the card, right? Bacon, eggs, and hash. Ah, I see. All right, so our hash rate to beat was 16.66 at 56 watts. Yeah, it's about the same wattage. It's a little bit higher. I think that's going to say 57 or 58 watts. I called 58 just to be kind. And I'm gonna go ahead and dump the entire NV tool string in here. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just happy that shit works. So yeah, what's our hash rate gonna level out at? Is it gonna be better or worse or the same? T-Gig, ha, yeah, the card. I'm just pumped that it's got blue LEDs in it, man. I kind of want to give away P106s now and keep these. Maybe I'll give away P106. No, he signed these. I have to give these away. Crap. Maybe I can transfer the coolers over. 18. Oh, that's better. Let's see if the dashboard agrees or if that's just full of shit. 16.99. We'll give it another minute. I don't know. And I will run Mini Z after this too, because it looks like I did the exact same thing with Mini Z. The efficiency was a little bit less good, but it was higher hash rate. And if what Automatic Beat said is correct, and we have like almost 2 hours until max, let's just keep right on going, shall we? In hindsight, I probably should have put a P106 and the 1060 in this rig at the same time and tested them together to see how they react. Be an interesting pairing, just like the 2060 Super and the CMP 40HX. 17.74, oh boy. Our average is over 18 now, hasn't leveled out yet. Software wattage is actually dead on, shows 58 watts. That's what I'm seeing here on the PMD. And I'm actually curious, how much are we drawing through the riser? Yeah, I'm pretty confident with that power draw. So, oh, wow. Dude, this thing's leaning hard on the riser. 41 watts. Isn't that like the biggest misconception ever from the last couple of years? Everyone's like, oh, don't put a 3090 on a riser, you madman. But people are throwing like 1060s on a riser. In reality, this card's drawing 3 or 4 times as much power through the riser as a 3090. I'm like, okay. Sadie sometimes. It has a cool 1950s futuristic look and vibe. It's Not the most aesthetically pleasing card ever, but I'm happy that it has LEDs. And it looks reasonably well made. And it's metal. I was actually happy about that. It looks plastic, but it's not. So yes, very 1950s when they built things out of non-plastic. 17.13, we are back down a little bit. But I'm showing 17.5 average in here, so we're going to go with that. Alright? I make the rules. You guys just get to deal with it. Alright, what's next? Mini Z with the same clocks. Let's throw down a batch at Chicken Sandy's. Because what are you, silly? Still going to send it. Alright. We'll wait for this miner to launch, then we'll push NV Tool to it again, just to confirm everything is in good shape. Come on, Mini Z, you can do it. I should have the current versions of everything in here still, I think. Alright, let's push that through again. Uh-oh. Oh, I had other clocks in here. Alright, let's cancel and make sure that NV Tool pushed what we wanted. It did indeed. Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot more power. What were we seeing before? So the P106 was up to 78 watts with these clocks. But this is a lot higher. Oh, is it though? 72 to 81. So we'll call that 76 watts. That's just about right. Actually, no, it was like 77. We were getting 21.92, pardon, on the P106. Looks like maybe slightly higher on this. Andrew Masad City sometimes, definitely. We're just here to bask in the greatness. Yeah, wild. Project Mayhem, when P102 and P104 tests? Whenever you send me one, I will happily test it. I do not own any Pascal cards other than GP106s. These. I used to have 1080 Ti's, a 1080, 1070, bunch of 1070s, but I sold all those when the getting was good. I was getting like $350, $400 a piece for those. So I'm like, bye. 21.7 for the man. This is, yeah, P106 is pretty much exactly the same. We're getting 21.92 on the P106, and well, the average is not quite in yet, but it looks like we are doing just about 22 souls on this as well. I'm just going to call that 22 dead, yeah. And I'm not even going to bother testing that top configuration because, what was that? Well, maybe we should. Fine. Let's see if we crash it. That was like 1797. That's a pretty high core. 1790. Let's just do 1800. And I think the same offsets. Yep. I don't know. Let's give her a chooch. At least we have OCs that we're targeting. I'm pretty sure that they should be largely the same. Wow, we haven't come up at all. Did it lock? No, it didn't. Why? Huh. Well, I don't understand that at all. I don't know what I did, you guys. Wild. Okay. Let me try just pushing the core lock. That's dumb. Oh, there's new chats. Sadie sometimes. Thought on trading 6800 XT for two 3060 XCs. Yeah, I'd probably do that deal. As long as you can verify that they're Samsung memory, not Micron. The later XCs were Micron. There we go. It took when I did that. I have 12 of those cards myself, but I'm not, like, thrilled with the 3060. It's not, like, great at anything. But that rig is so sexy, there's no way in hell I'm taking it apart. There we go. Oh my goodness, the lights do different colors? Is it based on temperature? Oh man, I don't want to give these away now. That's so cool. The LEDs change color based on temperature? That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness. I am so excited, you guys. That's so fantastic. Power. Whoa, that's a lot. 103 to 112. So 106. Wow. That's cool. Lock. Alright, 23.46. Wow, yeah. The exact same hash rate. A little bit better power in this. 77 watts. All track. Wait a sec. I go for a drink and the lights are green now. Yeah, I think it's temperature dependent. Like, hold on. Let's find out, shall we? Doing this to your giveaway card. I just want to see if they go red. 65. It's still so cold. The Octominer is ramping up. 67. 69. Nice. For science, I'll let it go to like 74. Make him red, make him red. All track. 73. Uh-oh. 75. Ah, yeah. I'm not going to kill the damn thing. Well, let's cool it back down. I'm genuinely curious if we can... screw it. I'll use the fans. I wonder what the threshold was for the blue. That is so cool. It did get to 78 and they didn't turn red. When does Doom crash? What? Oh, we know the card can handle 78 degrees Celsius. It says garage. Yeah, you're fine. Oh man, we're over 24 souls. Damn, dude. Damn. Oh, there apparently we did a power limit memory offset only tune. Okay, hold on. Let me restart the miner to erase the clocks. And let's put in a power limit of 70 watts. Okay. And what else did we do? 600 offset, and that's it. That was Mini Z. We are in Mini Z. Okay. Set core offset. Or no, memory offset. Just gonna go full potatoes there. God, that was 90% fan. Oh, sheesh. Backwards miner. Woohoo, I made it. Yeah, you can go watch the VOD. I was streaming the Octominer thingy, and Windows updates may or may not have liked the fact that I was streaming. But anyway, welcome to stream part 2. Come on, show me memory offset. Please. Gosh dang diddly dooblet it. It only applied a core offset. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. Let's try this. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand when does Doom crash. But the fact that these LEDs are based on GPU temperature makes me so happy. Okay. I don't think it locked the core. Did it? Ah, shit, I think it did. Yeah, I might not be able to test that. I'm just going to assume that it behaves the same as a P106. Okay, next, let's try Nexa next. LOL miner. Let's get rid of the dashboard power limit. Don't need that shit. And we are going to use LOL miner. I'm sorry if Hive makes you uncomfortable, backwards miner, but thank you for showing up. LOL miner test. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I left and came back, and now the LEDs are green. I can't tell if you're just being obtuse. Backwards miner Sadie sometimes. Hello, hello, hello. I am still awake and made amazing things for GPUs today. That is true. That thing looks sweet. Andrew Masad saw the B, the G, but missed the R. We didn't get it to R. I don't want to hurt this card. We did get it up to 78 degrees. Oh! That one went to blue. It flashed over to blue. Oh! Ah! Blue! She's cool. What's our temperature? 44. Wow. Oh, man. Somebody Google the Manly Gallardo and see if you can find the documentation for this. I want to know what temperature they go to red. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I want that GPU now. I know. Well, I'm giving away 4 of them, so just you hold your horses, okay? 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Depends on if Financial Failure wants one back. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Yeah. Backwards miner. Ovalbore Tech. I also might need your info for shipping something. Oh, God. Okay. I will happily send it to you. Sadie sometimes, backwards miner, but I want to know about amazing things now. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's reusing old obsolete mining hardware for new non-obsolete mining hardware. All track, yeah, that's slick. Bacon, eggs, and hash, nice. Backwards miner, home do I show you? If you guys will all forgive me for just a moment, let me find backwards miner in the Discord and just give him the info he's looking for. Everyone else has a P.O. box. I just ship stuff to my work. I always get, like, looked at funny because I ship Octominer X12s. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. There you go, backwards. Oh, if you want me to show the... If it's okay with you, I'll show Sadie. Is it mining? It's not. Did I kill it? What the hell's going on here? Show it? Okay. So this is an old L3 Plus or S9 shell, and it's got a custom, it looks laser cut, I think it's laser cut, it might be CNC'd, but it's got a custom backplate that allows him to use the factory 120mm fan mount to cool 3 MI25s. Looks like that's what these are. Sadie sometimes, that's a cool card. I have a Lenovo tower with case fans color set to CPU temp, really convenient. That's cool. I've heard of motherboards doing that, but I've never actually, like, seen it happen before. Oh, backwards. I didn't even see this, man. You drilled the holes so you can actually mount them with, like, the Enterprise sled thing. That's neat. You need to stop being talented. I'm sick of it. Well, ACC pool's down? Dude, what the hell? That's not good. Is AC... Oh, I suppose I shouldn't use the stratum. Oh, God. ACC pool, Nexa. It looks like it's up. Huh. Sorry, guys. Alright. I should probably use Canada, frankly, but 16011. Is that what I have? No. I bet that's an SSL port. Oh, what the hell? I have SSL on. What the... Let's try just Canada. Maybe there's a problem with Phoenix. Well, that's not good. Andrew Masad. Oh, that's cool. Sadie sometimes very smiley sunglasses case. Project Mayhem, backwards minor. That's way too cool. Backwards minor. Yep, and USB on the bottom for each card. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, hi, bud. Hi, buddy. USB on the bottom for each card and power on the right for minors. Yeah, dude. MI-25, but those are V540s going in there. V540s are cool, man. I would love to do... I'm not sure what you could actually end up doing, but I would love... I know I can get 14 AMD GPUs stable in Hive OS. It would be cool to shove 14 V540s and see if you can get 28 GPUs to register, because they show up as... I don't know. That'd be kind of neat. Bro... What the hell? I don't understand. Modi dance? Wait. No, that's Jada dance. Modi, don't... No, stay down here, buddy. Come on. Man, we need kapow to get these fans red. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying other stratums. I'll go to the non-SSL stratum if I need to. Lost connection. Oh, my God. Project Mayhem. Wait, aren't the BC160s V540s? Yeah, the V540 is two BC160s with a MX chip. So it's a single slotted card, but they do register as two GPUs. Backwards. I have 6 of them. Yeah, it's not enough. And you probably don't have a mining expert board and enough power supply. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I wasn't expecting to have these issues. Let's see if the non-SSL ports work. It's so dumb. Okay, so I kept the OCs. That's nice. Do Dynex next. Dynex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 algos from now. Oh my god, dude. ACC pool is not working for me. Fine. You know what? Since I can't fully test this card, I'm just going to do Dynex for you. And then we'll come back later, at a later date, and do the rest of the algos. Because if I can't get a full sheet... Pfft, dumb. 1-0. That'll work. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Turn the fans down so we can go red. Oh. Hold on, let me turn off auto fan. Static. Let me put stop miner at 94C. This poor card, man. 10%. Flight sheet 1-0. We want red. Ultrac, do they have 16 gigabytes of HBM? I think all those do, yeah. The V540 does have 2 8 gigabyte HBM batches, 2 2048-bit. Backwards miner, do you have smart tune? God, ugh. No smart tune. Take your crappy MMP somewhere else, sir. Why is it... Oh. Oh, I have to turn off auto fan. Okay, sorry guys. I have no idea. You can set a fan speed up there. The bench fan's gonna go absolutely ape since I have the octo fan set. Alright, 1.6 kilohash. Alright, this should be balls to the wall here. 320 chips. Did I test? I did. Looks like the efficiency's terrible at these clocks. Modi, only dumb cats meow, buddy. offset 200. Oh God. Project Mayhem. I think they are going to kapow. Why are you guys the way that you are? And why is the fan still at 80%? Maybe it won't let me do... Oh, 30% might have taken. 2.21 kilohash. Oh, performance is pretty good. Damn. Wow, 96.2 software watts. 4,000 plus. I've actually got 150 core offset. Lock 1800. Yep. 2210 for hash rate. Get rid of the rest of these so I know which ones I've actually tested. What is our PMD? 107 to... It briefly drops to 98. I'm going to call that 105. 21 is the efficiency. It's about the same as a P106. We want red. What the hell? Our temperature is still so good. They are running at 30% though, so let's see if we heat soak it. 65. I guess I could run over to Kapow real quick. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I wonder if you can set custom temps for the LEDs. I would have to imagine you could, right? There's got to be some chip on this card that does that. I see like the regular fan controller wiring up here, but I don't know. I only brought one of these home. 21 is okay. What is... Oh, okay. I gotcha. 21. Yeah, no, that's not very good efficiency, but it's not awful. I would draw the line of okay at 30. Did we drop in hash rate? I think we did. Oh, we did. I bet it's because it's getting hot. Probably downclocking. 70. This is taking too long to heat soak. Oops. Also, a GTX 1030 doesn't exist. It's a GT 1030. For your 1060. It's solid, though. Trust me. GT 1030s are nice, like, diagnostic cards because they don't need additional supplemental power. But, nah, I'm good. I'm good. 73. Doing this just for you. 72. This is going to take a while. I don't want to stop both fans. Nobody Googled this to see if they could find what temperature the Manly Gallardo changes colors? Unbelievable. 75. Alright, I'm going to have to stop both fans. This is ridiculous. GTX 1030. Well, there's green finally. Kapow doesn't really draw more power on these. This thing's drawing 100 watts. That's a lot of power for a 1060. 78. I don't know how hot I want to let it get. 80. Oh, God. Why are we doing this to this poor card? Doing it for science, T-Gig. 82. You guys know your giveaway card is going to be really, really good quality. Don't risk damaging the card. It's all good. I had a GTX 1060 Alienware laptop I mined with for about 3 years, and I think that thing ran at 90 Celsius the entire time. So I'm not actually concerned about hurting it. 83. There is some heat by my fingers here. Red, 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 says Andrew Masad. Still got 2 kilohash. That's good. Watch, the VRM's gonna blow or something. 85. It's definitely starting to thermal throttle a little bit. Damn it. What's our power drop down to? It says 78 watts. Backwards. See my message? No. They have a smart tune for 1,000 cards. Smart tune is just core offsets and memory tweaks. Yeah, it's like the strap in Phoenix Miner. I get it, but 87. Once we hit above 90, I'll let it cool back down. 88. If these don't turn red by 90, the calibration's not very good. It crashed? No, it didn't, Project Mayhem. 89. If this was an Octominer, the fans would have caught on fire from doing this, by the way. 90. Really? I think green might be as high as like 91. I'm going to let it cool back down. We can't get red. I'm sorry. It immediately goes blue. Are you kidding me? Wait, is that fan speed dependent? Hold on, hold on. Let me set it to 100. It fixes the timing of the memory. Yeah. Meh. Phoenix Miner can do that too. MMPOS just isn't laid out in a way that's 6 GB, 94 degrees max. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how to make them red, guys. If it's possible, I have no idea. And I'm going to turn auto fan back on, because these fans sound dumb. All this crap I had to break for all of you. My goodness. Turning this back to 84. Turning that on. Auto. 90% max. 65 core is good. Lock to core. No. Can't find any info on color change. That is dumb. Oh, I don't like that. Anyway, Dynex is done-ish. Was that the most efficient? Let's try 1480. I'm pretty sure that was the most efficient set of clocks for the P106. Let's run that. Unknown. Are 2 GB or 4 GB cards worth using on any algo anymore? Potentially. They're actually pretty good at CPU coins for the most part. Like, the hash rate's not that impressive, but they also don't draw any power. So things like an RX 550 or even like a GTX 1050, 1650, 1030 potentially, 1630. They're not necessarily terrible. Financial Failure is actually still running GTX 1050s. Oh my god. Sadie, did you really send me the datasheet for the Gallardo? That's terrific. Modi, hi buddy. Oh wow, look at this beaut. Oh, look at the box it came with. Holy shnikes. It's VR ready? Oh man. It has boob memory clock. You guys. It has boob memory clock. You're right, 94C. 120 watts. That's a huge box, dude. Over a foot long, 170 mil by 110. Ooh. Yep, we have a DVD-ROM drive. We're good there. Ah, so cool. Driver DVD. I want the driver DVD. Actually, I wonder if this is a little bit different model. That doesn't look quite the same on the top, does it? I wonder if this is a different model. Huh. Or it's possible something just got broken off the top here, actually. Looks like there are little spots for it. I bet that's what it was. Somebody probably bought these and broke off the top piece for a server case. I'm impressed you found that, frankly. Everything's fine. Ooh, this looks like more efficient. What do we have here? 1480 soft power. We're looking at 68 watts. PMD. Man, they are dead on. That's 68 watts. And all of that is still correct. What's our hash rate? Bacon, eggs, and hash makes for good entertainment. Yep. Project Mayhem, that GPU is red hot for you. Oh my god. Backwards miner, you will see the way soon for MMPOS. How you tune cards I'm fine with. How you add pools to MMPOS makes me want a Sudoku. Adding wallets is easy. Tuning's easy. But like running multiple miners per miner profile, like 2 batches of cards. Oh. No. MMP will not win me over. The only reason I use it is for AMD. Like the weird AMD cards. Andrew Masad, for the greater good. TD, it will turn red when you brick your card. Yeah, that's code 43, turns red. That's fucking funny. Sadie sometimes sent you a DM of the datasheet. I saw that, thank you. Andrew Masad, in the bull run, you can squeeze profit out of a GT 1030. Yeah, I believe it. Ultrac, black chrome IO plate. Oh. I don't know. That could just be... I think that's just like a light box reflection. It looks exactly the same here. To me, anyway. Is it a 3 gig? No, it's a 6 gig. The beefy one, the big boy. These were trading hands for $300 a piece in the last bull run. Insane. Backwards miner, Ovalbore Tech 2070 Super EVGA this week. I have 2 of those. And 2060 Supers are the same as 2070s, so I got that covered. I don't have a 1070. I would be curious to try a 1070. But if I have to deal with MMPOS, man, I don't know. If you boot it into Hive for me, I will mess around with it. But if it's an MMP, man, I don't know. I'll wait and save myself for the V540, because I do want to mess with that. That's going to be a fun card. Here we go, all set. 28.676 efficiency. That's actually quite good. That's, man, for how ancient this card is, that's nuts. That's like 5700 XT efficiency. All right. I can maybe do that. I know you have an account. I've seen it. Guys, what should we test? Do you want to see Blake 3 or Prog Pow? Blowing 21 out of the water. Yeah. Well, I mean, generally when you downclock an NVIDIA card, a lot of them will get more efficient. So that's fair. Love it. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for digging up that datasheet, Sadie. That's hilarious. I was not expecting to see that. I know Nerd Gears has those right now, too. Oh, yeah, look at that. All the top pieces have been, like, broken off. Look at that. They're still trying to get $75 for those. Yeah, I don't think so. Octaspace, if you're asking, I don't have a wallet for that, but that's ETHash, so I can test ETHash for you. I can test ETC. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. NB mana. Alright, our best efficiencies very likely are going to be... Actually, the same clocks look like that's what we want. P106 was doing 25.05 megahash at 85 watts. We will see what this card will do. Let's check our clocks. That's all she's got. 4303 on the memory. Yep, that locked. I'm good there. Let's see. All set. Core algos. Okay. Oh, sorry. I wasn't even reading chat, guys. I will do Blake 3 next. Also, apparently I'm getting taller or something. Didn't realize. It was cutting off what's left of my hair. 22.82. This is probably what Backwards was talking about. The P106s ship with different memory timings than the GTX 1060. So it's entirely possible that this will not hash as well as a P106 on ETH. 25 to 26, I'm happy. P106 will definitely do 25. This won't, looks like. Is our power lower, though? It is. So we got 74 watts. So the P106 is definitely a better ETH hash card. 22.82 mega hash. Power software is also reporting correctly. So we are at 0.308. That's pretty good efficiency. Let me drop the core clock. It looks like the P106 did better with a 1305 lock. Which is 1300, not 13,000. Oh my god, Instabrick. 0.30 efficiency is pretty good for Pascal. But I was blown away by the P106, man. I wasn't expecting those to get 25 mega hash. And they're, well, I think they're micron memory too. It's just a meh sandwich. But those are 20 bucks a piece. Like, come on. P106 does not have super cool LED fans. I really don't want to give these away. I'm like super sad that I even mentioned it now. But I'm a man of my word. Come on, lock the core clock, you doofus. Why is it? Oh my Jesus. Please. NV Tool is a little bit different today. I don't know what's going on. I'll push it once more. If I can't, we're just going to call it good there. Keep it, don't worry. Well, the thing is, I run, like, Pascal's just for heaters, right? So I go where you space heat anyway, and I just run them 12 hours. Because I don't care if the cores snap off or if the huge heat cycles blow them up. Oh, no. I lost a $20 GPU. But, like, these would actually look really good at night if you had a rig of, like, 8 of them. And I have 8 of them. But no. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I will, it'll be okay. I can always buy more. I don't know, guys, why this is not locking. Let me restart the miner. I don't think that's going to make a difference for us. 22.82. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Too late. Yep, verbal contract. Keep the angry. No. Nope, it's happening. We're going to give away 4 of these super cool signed LED color changing. Modi, why? I would rather kill P106s anyway. I'd feel bad if these kind of cool, unique cards just die in my garage. 1480. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on, guys. The OC just will not wipe. Anyway, that's pretty good efficiency considering it's kind of the balls to the wall tune. It's just so confusing. I don't know if I tested Erg. Oh, I did test Ergo on the P106. We should do that too. Agree to keep them TD. And your Mossad. So what are you running all of your GPUs and Octominers? What are you... So are you running all of your GPUs and Octominers? Oh, no. I'm very largely open air. I do have some Octos. I have 3 X8 Ultra Pluses. Well, 2 R8s and an X8 Ultra Plus at Terra. I have 2 X8 Ultra Pluses here. I have, like, 4 random Bimpo Chimpo Chinese mining cases. And then I've got a bunch of 14 card open air rigs. Future video, Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. I have to use Meterbox's Gleam because he has the paid account. And he's going to kick in Meterbox set 2. But the only requirements are going to be subscribe to Financial Failure and maybe like one of his videos. Do that for me, and then same thing for Meterbox. So no purchase necessary. I will do Blake 3 and Radiant backwards. 1303. It took! Yay! I don't know what I did differently, but it's fine now. Alright. I just want to see if this is indeed more efficient like it was on the P106. 22.10. Okay. I'm just blown away that like a 6 or 7-year-old budget GPU is still this good. Florida disagrees with open air rate. No, it doesn't. My garage up here gets into like 120, 120. I think I need 125 Fahrenheit before open air rigs are starting to run at 80% fan speed. And that's my cutoff. If a GPU is sitting at 80% fan speed, it means I did not design it well enough. 22.10. Software wattage 70, which means the PMD is probably going to agree with it. Yeah, I'm actually going to say 71 on the PMD. Slightly better, but also, yeah, I would go with the higher clocks because you're getting, well, would I? You're losing 3 watts for a half of a mega hash. I think I'd go with the higher clocks. So yeah, 1480 core, 4000 memlock, 1000 mem offset. All right, you guys had said Blake 3 next. We are doing Blake 3 next. So we'll do Ironfish and Elysium. I think that's... Oh man, I ran a bunch of different shit here. So we're gonna do Elysium on BZ Miner. I think these are actually pretty reasonable on Elysium. Sadie sometimes, my 1660 Super needed newer drivers to get overclock stable in Windows with 1.76 for what it's worth. I don't mine in Windows anymore. I can't handle it. Backwards miner, I already read that, okay. L-Track 50 here. It is 70, we'll get down to 51 tonight, looks like. Florida disagrees with open air rigs. In fact, it's nice out. Let me open this window. I'm surprised Jade is not already in the windowsill. She loves it so much. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. I'm already subscribed to Financial Failure and like most of them. That's fine. You just, in Gleam, you click on it, it will redirect and it will verify. So the worst it will do is give him another view. So if you're already subscribed, that's fine. It won't like disqualify you from the entry if you're already subbed. But I think that's the best way to do it for what I want to get out of it, which is just getting more traffic to his channel and selfishly mine as well. Seems to work pretty well. People want free shit, trust me. Alright, so we were doing a 100 core offset for efficient clocks, 1455 core, and memory. I believe these will lock 810, which is good. And we do not want a memory offset. Let's push that over and see. Oh man, the outside smells so nice. Fall weather. Offset miner. Okay, Bet. Thank you very much. Oh man, what were you responding to? I'm so behind on reading. Sadie, sometimes all track. We just ended 100s last week. Jealous. Yuck. I mean, we did too, frankly, but Andrew Masad, Sadie, sometimes. Damn. TD, Financial Failure has a short that cracks me up. Welcome to the land of make-believe. I cannot handle any vertical video for any reason. So I have shorts disabled on my YouTube. And YouTube keeps bugging me to enable memberships. I did every step except you have to make a community post or a video announcing the fact that you've started memberships. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Sounds like a lot of work. Beginner's block. Stop DMing me. I will get back to you at the end of this. Oh, look at this Galax GTX XOC Black. What is this? Is it not a Manly Gallardo? Sadie, sometimes I have another thing for you to Google. Galax EXOC Black 1060. Wild. Wild. Man, look at that detail. Crazy. All right, 1455. What's our hash rate? 378.84. Software wattage, 48.9. PMD. Crypto Craig, welcome, sir. How was your evening going? 45. Also, I'm not sure if Retro Mike is full of shit, but he said he bought me a ticket to BTC whatever next year. I need to make sure he didn't actually do that. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. Yeah, I'm in the next state over from you. Cool temps from now on. Yep, I remember you're in Scani. The land of the cheese curd. Andrew Masad, not me. I like overpaying for everything. Okay. Sadie sometimes. Andrew Masad, so glad summer is done with the crazy part. Yes. Agreed. Crypto Craig, I already read that. Sadie sometimes. LOL on it. Backwards Miner. Crypto Craig, hello. Steven Cicero. Yeah, don't enable membership. I already pay for too many. It's not a requirement, but I've already started the process, and it is emailing me every day to finish it. So I will be doing it, but I hope nobody takes advantage of it. Andrew Masad, Sadie sometimes. So excited for cooler weather. Dude, me too. Crypto Craig, Ovalbore. Trust but verify, bro. No, I have enough chats with Retro Mike. I don't know. I'm probably just being sheeshed, you know? Alright, what's our efficiency? 378.84. That's very stable. Our efficiency is 8.41. Reasonable. I think I'm going to skip the intermediate OCs and go straight down to... Oh, XOC. Sadie found it. Prepare for light mode. No, dark mode. We have dark mode. That is not this card. Did somebody VBIOS flash it? That's not even close. Okay, so it is a Manly Gyarados that's being misidentified. Thank you for looking it up. Okay. Yeah, I agree. That is definitely not the thing that it says it is. Back to tuning. Our next set of clocks is going to be 1380 core, 200 offset. Okay. 200 offset is pretty spicy for Pascal. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Wisconsin's cheap because no one wants to live here. Yeah, we're looking at building a mining hosting facility, and it's all of the properties are in Wisconsin because it's the only place we can get a megawatt of power for cheap. We'll see if that pans out. Cryptic Craig, yo. Oh my goodness, you said hello to almost everyone? Very good. Sadie sometimes, yes, I agree. We'll work for Modi Dance, no problem. I got the silly dance here for you. We should have thanked Miranda again earlier. Andrew Masad, bacon, eggs, and hash. I'm a Packers. Oh, God. No sports. No sports in chat. Sports are dumb. Did that take? I don't think that took. What is going on? Did it? It did. Okay. Fine. Everything is actually okay. 378.70. There's just no way. I'm restarting the miner. I don't trust that. That's almost exactly the same hash rate we had before at 1455. I don't buy it. No. This is why you don't have a wrench, Andrew. Damn sports kickball. Modi. Hi, dummy. Who's a big dumb kitty? Modi, what does it feel like to not have friends? Modi, did you know that you don't have thumbs? Idiot. Sadie sometimes. Bacon, my fam was from Minocqua. Oh my god. I've been to there. I did a road rally to Minocqua. The hash rate's better! What the flip? Something is not right here. Trust but verify? That's already coming back. We got 42 watts. Man, that's pretty good. Alright. So we only dropped 3 watts, but it looks like our hash rate is up. I guess this card really does prefer core offsets. 390. Wow. Okay, let's preliminarily key that in. That would be an efficiency of 9.25. Yeah, that's actually about right. That's about the same efficiency as the P106. This is higher power, but it's higher hash rate. So, okay. That's really not bad. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of... I don't think I even care about the bolt. Well, do you guys care about like the full-on high clock mode? I don't know if I care. Everyone's going to be targeting efficiency for these old GPUs, but I guess, okay, yeah, I guess in the bull market, People are going to be squeezing every last drop out of every GPU they have. So let's test for performance too. Unknown. I had heard there was a trend with less reputable GPU sellers to take a higher-end card and shroud replaced with lesser components. Oh, I definitely know about like the fake GTX 1050 Ti's, but I haven't heard about that. These cannot be BIOS flashed. Older cards can, but starting in Maxwell, they put an encryption. Actually, they can be now. That just got unlocked, but up until very recently, you couldn't spoof these. So there's going to be a whole new era of spoofed shit-ass NVIDIA GPUs. Andrew Maside, you are by extension now a Packers fan. I am not. Sadie sometimes, Bacon, my fan, I already read that. Andrew Maside, it's the RGB. Bacon. 0.4 electric here. Yep, that's about right. That's what we're finding if you have the demand charge. That's before taxes and everything, but yep. Backwards, my 1070 really likes a lithium and core offset. Nice. I feel like the 70 cores are always good ones. Well, that definitely took 456. I'm going to go with what's in the miner. I trust that a little bit more. Software power, we're reading 61 watts PMD. We're at 79. Wow, power is way off on that. Holy shit. The efficiency is in the toilet. 5.725, but we do have quite a bit higher hash rate. Get another 60 mega hash out of it. Andrew, I've got to go. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. You were here for a long time, so I appreciate it. Crypto Craig, Lithium's a great project. Tell me about it. I mine a shitload of it, and I don't know almost anything about it, other than the dev interview that Son of a Tech had. I watched that. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash Monaco was great. Good memes, and oh man, that town is dull. The beginner's block. What do you like better, the 1060s or the P106? I'm not all the way through testing the 1060 yet, but they're very similar. I would say so far I would probably take the P106 just because it's cheaper. But this card is going to have a much better resale value because it's got a video encoder and display ports and working drivers. So I actually am planning to throw one of these in my server here so I can use it as a transcoding card for Plex. Steven Cicero, I have a P10690 just chugging along on Dynex. Yeah, the 3 gig doesn't matter at all for Dynex. Those were like black sheep during ETH because you couldn't mine ETH with them at 3 gigs, but I think effectively they're the same hash rates. I have a friend locally with 8 of them and he won't sell them to me and they're just parked. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. I wish I qualified for commercial. Oof, yeah, you need a lot of power. All track. Are you doing solo mining, Sadie, with a lithium? I believe she is, yep. I'm still doing pool mining because I'm lazy. Except for Demi. I'm solo mining Demi. See. Bacon, why not? Okay, yeah. You guys are still talking about Minocqua. Alright, moving on to Ironfish. And we're going to move to Rigel Miner. What's this? Das? Motion at my garage. Yeah, it's fine. Was this iron? Yeah. Rigel. Nah, I don't solo shit. Except Demi. I do solo Demi with a single 1660 Ti. Pooling Radiant on 2 other rigs today. I do mine quite a bit of Radiant too. Beginner's block, building a PWR bag right now, but going to switch to a lithium soon. I don't know what PWR is, other than shorthand for power. Also, I see your DM's beginner's block, but I'm not going to hit Discord until the end of stream, so I'll read it later. Sadie, Demi Whale. Backwards Miner, Ovalbore Tech. Well, Dev did the Ironfish algo today, or tomorrow, I don't remember. Yeah, Blake 3 is fine. I have no issue with the algo, other than the fact that you have to imagine ASICs are coming pretty soon for that, with how many FPGAs are hitting it. I do really like the project's a freaking rug pull, but like Ethereum's algo, the ETH v3, which has Blake 3 rounds in it, I think that's really clever. Basic resistance, and you get the benefit of a really power efficient algo. But what I don't hear almost at all is Radiant. So SHA 512 256D. That's like the lowest power thing other than maybe Demi. And I forget what Demi's algo even is. Why is this not working? Is it downloading something? Did I crash the card? Whoa, I think we crashed the card. Uh-oh. Oh no, I pushed the wrong memory. Oh no. Whoops. My bad. I don't think it likes that very much. It was mining, but oddly the dashboard isn't working. Oh, MOTD watch does not work, but we can get it this way. Good. We didn't kill it. Everything's fine. We still have a 500 memory offset. Gosh dang diddly dag nabbit. Alright, memory offset. Let's clear that out. 810, 1800. So this is the balls to the wall OC. Let's see if that pushes through. What the fuck? EMT's still going. Yeah, we decided to test the Manly Gallardo GTX 1060 because Max isn't ready to stream yet. Feels like every time I stream for like 4 hours. Oops. There we go. Offset's gone. Rigel Miner has the best dashboard in the entire world. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. Rhinelander is very redneck. Yeah. Backwards. Hall Track, I have Neoxa, Solo, and XNA, Alephium, RXD, Caspa. I think I've reread a couple of those things, my bad. Hall Track. Backwards Miner, I was trying to get 300,000 for a Neoxa node until they changed the amount to 1 million. Oof. I have a bad ping. Yo, man, that's a bummer. Why did I just get a notification about... Oh, no! The GPU cam isn't working, guys. Yeah, whatever. Just know that the camera is not working, so the blue is baloney. Blue loney. 1800. Wow, it's almost exactly the same hash rate. It's 1 hash off of what the P106 is. 68.3. And what is our 65? It is slightly more efficient. 65 hash to watt. Alright, let's step to 1480. Should see a significant bump in efficiency there. 1680, 810, 200 off. I think that's correct. Oh, 1480. Glad I double checked. I really need to get an anti-fatigue mat for this spot. Standing right here for that is not good. Backwards Miner. All track 4 milliseconds for a lot of pools for me. I'm happy that I have fiber in most locations now, so I could probably do fine on solo. I just don't. All track drops my smoke at Backwards Miner. Integra guy, welcome. I'm working on my Neoxa node. Trying to about 20% of the way there. That's 200,000 Neoxa. I have no idea how much Neoxa I have. Backwards Miner, all track, normally 3 to 7 Neoxa blocks, and then have bad days. All track, for me, living on an island in the Atlantic has its advantages and disadvantages. I should never solo. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm a PPLNS guy. I've never had an issue with... Again, it all seems to even out at the end anyway, as long as you're on a good pool. What am I hearing? 3542. I feel like a cat is doing malfeasance behind me. 43.3 watts. And our PMD. 41 watts. Hold on one second. guys, Modi was climbing on a pack of bottled water. That boy ain't right. Alright, 1380, same offset. We were doing 97 hash a watt before. Let's see if the 1060 is better or worse. Bacon, eggs, and hash at Sadie. Well, was like that back in the 80s anyway. I'm old. I forget you guys are much younger. Yeah, it's all relative. All track. I've had awesome luck for the past 5 days on XNA. What algo is XNA? What's that project? I haven't heard of it. I've come to the realization that I can't mine everything, and I'm really okay with that. 3350. Software wattage of 39. Not quite as good as the P106. But what's our actual wattage? Is it more than 35? It is. It's 37. 90. Yeah, the P106 is a little bit better at Blake 3. So our best efficiency was 90 hash a watt on Ironfish and 9.28 on Alephium. Let's run over to Rigel Miner and... no, actually, BZ and Radiant. Kapow. Yeah, I'll do Kapow still. Just not yet. I'm pissed off that Nex is not working. ACC pool stratum down. What was I saying? Radiant? Yeah. BZ Miner. Alright, that should be good. And I think we definitely had a winner for efficiency. Yeah, 1380 with the 200 offsets are... God, so much motion. Video info, 1800, 200. Ooh, memory clock is wrong. Gosh. Kyle Rosa, PPLNS, PPS Plus, or Prop. Still, most of the time I do PPLNS. I don't pool hop, so it doesn't matter to me. When I pick a pool, I stay on it. Backwards Miner, Ovalbore Tech. I forgot you did want to test the 4090. Yeah, I suppose I probably would. I have no desire in buying one, but I don't think that's been that well documented, so yeah, I would do that. Again, if it's in Hive. I do not want to test any NVIDIA card in MMPOS. AMD, I get it, yeah, but... Also, yes, welcome to chat, Kyle Rosa. Thank you for stopping by. TD watch. 235.6 megahash. That is at our... Yeah. That is 1.4 megahash off what the P106 was doing. Software wattage is quite a bit lower here. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's data reporting or what, but this is way more efficient on Radiant than the P106. 35 watts instead of 59. Okay, that's 6.73 hash to watt efficiency. That's pretty good considering that's at the worst part of its efficiency curve. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the intermediate setting. I don't think anyone's really going to go for the medium setting. All right, let's do 1305 200. That's what got us the best. 200 offset. Yep, that should be good. All set miner. Backwards miner, are you still stacking on GPUs? Backwards miner, it's so easy in reference to MMPOS. Yeah, if you can build the miner profiles properly, it is, but like the pools just never work and there's zero feedback from that goddamn piece of software when something doesn't work. So if there's a pool authentication issue, it doesn't say anything and you can't like Hive shell into it and see what it's doing. So unless you have a display plugged into it, you're hosed. It's not about it. Let's see here. Cal Rosa at Sadie sometimes did enough circles for the day. I don't know. Backwards miner, all set miner. Yep, ordered 10 this week. Gotta stack GPUs. I keep telling myself I need to stop, and I keep not stopping. Sadie sometimes all track Purple Heart. The fun of soloing. I like to do long shots with my heaters in the winter. Oh, hell yeah. I could see soloing on the P106s and stuff, for sure. Sadie sometimes Cal Rosa working the earth. Backwards miner, it does with putty. Yeah, if you're on site on the same subnet, fine, sure. I am not. I'm nowhere near most of my rigs. And even the rigs right now that are connected through the same ISP here, they're on a completely segregated VLAN. Like, they can't talk to this computer. Mining security is a thing. It's my day job ruining me there. I don't take any chances with network security. What's our power consumption? Ooh, still 30 watts. Not as good. Okay, so it's... Oh no! Oh no, my light needs to charge. Bummer. I'm gonna turn it down, maybe it has enough juice to do that. Yeah, teleconsole doesn't work most of the time backwards. They have a lot of work to do with getting me a console. Retro Mic, yes. Yes. I came back after the Windows updates almost immediately. Welcome back. All track. Sadie sometimes exactly. 106s paid for themselves and Dynex over the spring. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, all track. Those $20 P106s made me like hundreds of dollars in Dynex, and that's at current pricing. Sadie sometimes I ran out of Bitcoin buying GPUs. I remember that. Yes. Backwards miner, remote AI, I already read that. Retro Mic security's overrated. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna run on Flux. Everything should be good. Not worried about it. Alright, let's move on to... Well, since Retro Mic's here, let's quick do Pigeon Coin. Flight sheet. Pigeon. And what were our clocks for that? Best efficiency was 1305 and 1400 memlock. That's gotta just be offset. Okay. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I think Pigeon does like memory. So, actually gonna zero out the core offset. Let's bring this to 1305. Run. Retro Mic. As a former miner, I'm quietly secure. Yeah, just got, you know, all those, the 2 megawatt cell phone farm, and that's pretty much it now. Cal Rosa, I just send copies of all the keys to Retro Mic, including the house. Oh, I send that to Miss Teen Crypto. We learned that today. Safest thing. Sadie sometimes bacon. Exactly my thoughts. Referring to hardware equals savings account. Did you end up snagging that 3060, Sadie? I hope so. I know Bitcoin is slow. Backwards miner, Ovalbore Tech. Should I get the S9300 Duo? It's $70. I don't even know what that is. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Ovalbore, how many P106s do you own? I own 23 P106 100s. All track. Retro Mic. Kyla Pool 0% fee. I think, yeah, he does have that on the community pool, doesn't he? This seems not good. Like, this is really bad compared to the P106. 6.5 mega hash? Let's try 1480. It does seem to like the memory, though. Okay. I'll track. Retro Mic, keep her name out of your mouth. Randy? Randy with an I. Sadie sometimes, yes, it's on the way. Party blower mouth. Nice. Backwards miner sent it to you. I'm giving you like unfair treatment in the DMs here. Oh god. Capsaicin family? I don't even know. Isn't that like a antihistamine or something? No, that's spice, isn't it? Ooh, look at that bus width. What generation is this? 28 nanometer? Oh no. How cheap are those? And are they supported in MMP? Oh, God. Can you imagine the power consumption? 28 nanometer? Ugh. Retro Mike, all my pools are 0% fee. I'm not trying to steal mining profits from people. Wow. Look at this guy. So magnanimous. All set miner, LMAO. You guys are too funny. Alright, what's our pigeon performance? This is better. 7.2 mega hash. Okay, that's what I expect to see. 1480. I actually put in a core offset on that one. Interesting. I will not be doing that this time. But what do we got? 7292. Software power showing. Uh-oh. Rejected shares. I feel like that's normal for Pigeon, though. Did we crash it? I feel like that's normal. I always get tons of rejected shares right at the beginning with this. 69, nice. Software watts. And yeah, that's about right on the PMD. It does jump around quite a bit. Let's try throwing in a core offset. I'm really curious now. Bet we crash it. Sadie sometimes. Probably going to trade off for... Yeah, I mean, you didn't pay that much for that 6800 XT. It's a bummer it's a Midnight Black one, though. I want that card. All mine are the regular references. Retro Mike Tech. Ovalbore started it. Don't be blaming my pool. Yeah, where is it? It's on my screen somewhere, I'm sure. Connected. Oh, yeah. pgn.retromike.net:4601. Alright, did we actually pick up hash rate? Holy shit, we did. Alright, that might be our winner. Although we're not getting many shares. So I wonder if we're on the brink of stability here. 200 might have been a little bit much on the offset. Uh-oh. Let's restart the miner. I want to see what's going on here. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I need to buy more GPUs. Might pull my 3060 12GB card out of my rigs for a couple AI rigs. I thought about that too. I've got a stack of A2000s. I was going to throw them in one of my Threadrippers, but I refuse to run Vast. I'm going to wait until something like POUW for Flux. I just want a better dashboard. And the ability for like people to rent out different parts of the computer for different workloads. Vast just seems a little bit weird. I don't really want people running, just mining on those things. It's weird. Backwards miner at Backs and Eggs and Hash. A lot of good deals out there. Wow, I can't spell. Correct. That's why I made fun of you. Yeah. I've been in that Dreams server, and that dude just keeps reposting those 3070 blowers for $170 plus fee plus shipping. I'm like, oh god. Part of me wants to buy a lot of those, but I probably won't. There we go. Wow. I will say, doing this overclocking shit, recently we found out together that adding a core offset and like a core memory thing like Kapow or Pigeon, sometimes we get really good results out of that. Yep, that's dead on. We're at 65 watts. 114 for efficiency. Not terrible. Alright, we still have to do Kapow. And Nexa won't give us a result because the pool isn't connecting. Alright, let's move over to Kapow. Sadie, sometimes Ovalbore 2 EVGA 3060s and I'd trade you. No, I'm not getting rid of my 3060s, but I wish I could like send my 6800 XT to them and then you send me the Midnight Black one. But that's just, it's $30 in shipping. That doesn't make any sense. No, do the trade. I will be fine. I have a 6950 XT, which looks exactly the same. TDS also saw those 3070s would be perfect for an Octo. Yeah, even like he has some Asus turbos. I know Retro Mike likes those. Oh man, Retro Mike Tech 1999 super chat. Thanks for continuing to create mining content when so many others stopped or moved to other things. Much appreciated. I feel like that's trolling. That's too nice. but I very much appreciate it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that 6500 XT and doing some more testing with that too. I still love GPUs. I don't care that they're not profitable, but I am very humbled that you all continue to come back and watch me fumble around with these things. So thank you as well. I appreciate your eyes. That is not a jab at your eyes. I didn't mean it that way. Raven, there we go. But thank you, that's very kind. Not a troll. Yeah, jury's out. I think if you like actively say that you're a troll, it means that you're not. That's kind of how I operate. Okay, let's make sure everything stayed locked. And Pigeon is very similar to Kapow. Backwards minor LOL. In how it addresses things, seemingly, for efficiency. Sadie sometimes, GPU, CPU for the win. I really don't do much CPU content. RetroMike has so much good content on CPU, I just don't think I need to do it to infill. And so does Rabid, frankly. That dude is... Although he's really heavy into ASIC lately. I haven't watched a lot of his last live streams because he's just in Jazz Miner and Bitmain, other than the X5. Allset Miner, Ovalbore Tech, and RetroMike Tech moves the mining gang forward. I am not on the same level as RetroMike Tech, but I thank you for the kind words, Allset. Alright, Kapow. No one's even talking about GPUs. I know! I love GPUs! I bought like 250 GPUs in the last year. I'm not slowing down. I mean, look, I've got 12 fans, okay? Anyone else have 12 fans on their dashboard? I don't think so, okay? There's my humble brag. Alright, 82 watts. What is this closest to? Wow, I have nothing like that. 1480. Oh, goodness. 1480, 200 offset, and we're actually running a 4000 lock and a... It's interesting, the card is now, like, fully no problem taking the 1000 offset, even though it's limiting it down a little bit. Backwards miner, I wanted to do content, but designing what I do, I don't think people will watch it. I mean, you're gonna get nerds, like niche people like I will do. Whatever, I don't know. I like your projects backwards, but I'm just gonna keep testing whatever cards you let me test remotely. That way, I don't have to pay for shipping. 80 watts on the PMD. And what's our hash rate? 9.687. Oh, went down a little bit. 9.38. That's fluctuating too much. 9.141. That's not good enough to call it yet. RetroMike. I just not so randomly give away crypto. Yeah, especially when it's Algorand or Virgin LTC or Virgin BTC. Mm-hmm. You are definitely known for that. I would like to be in a position in the next cycle where I can be, like, philanthropic, because I'm sure it just makes people's day. Everyone is so freaking generous in this community. It makes me sick. 8.999. 9.06. I'm going to call that 9 megahash dead. It seems like that's kind of where it's leveling out. Okay, and our efficiency there is really awful. What? I must have done something wrong there. That says the efficiency is 0.1125. It could be. No. Okay. I don't even know what to make of that necessarily. Okay, alright, well. We have one more set, which was doing better on the P106 anyway, so let's try that out. Sadie sometimes. Hashtag doesn't fan gang. Yep. Allset miner. I've been accumulating ASICs too, buying Ethash. Yeah, I don't care about shiny boxes. Allset. So funny, I got out and now itching to get back in. Yeah, just don't get rid of hardware. Just buy what you, I don't know, have your sight set on when you can. RetroMike, the smile is everything. Don't tell her I said that. She doesn't come in here, you're fine. Oh, shoosh. Backwards minor, all set minor. I do new crap every day, I just don't record it. Sadie sometimes, all set. I think S19 may be my next purchase, no ASICs yet. I have mixed feelings on S19s, unless you have really cheap power. Bacon, eggs, and hash, I hope to be generous one day too. Yeah, right? Retro Mike still rocking an S9. Yeah, but you have 5-cent power, and you have the means to speculate. Backwards minor, Ovalbores, tech, I'll send you a Chinese box you will like. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kaiser's sending me a Z9. I'm still curious to try with that, but I don't know the first thing about making a Stratum, and I think that's going to be necessary to get that thing to try to distribute the Equihash rounds to the Z9 and the Blake 3 rounds to a GPU. And I don't think it's possible, but I don't know. And I told him ahead of time, like, there's a very, like, pretty much 0% chance I'm going to be able to get this working, but he's like, yeah, whatever. Better you than me. Setmem 4000 plus 600. Maybe that's just too much for the memory. I don't know, let's try it. Sadie sometimes, backwards minor, film it. Film those stray kitties outside. Oh my gosh. Bacon, eggs, and hash. She watches. She just doesn't tell you. I don't think so. Maybe the VODs, but not live. I would definitely notice if MTC was in here. Retro Mike Tech means to speculate. Yeah. Retro Mike, at least you didn't call out my salary on Twitter like Panda. Yeah, I actually don't care too much about most things. If it's not apparent, I don't actually put in a lot of effort, but I do focus very intently on things I'm passionate about. And right now, at least, GPU mining is that thing. 8.830. Hey guys, this is definitely a little better. I assume we're still coming up, because that's... Oh god. There's no way. There's no way this thing sucks that hard at Kapow. Restart miner. The P106 is doing 10.35 megahash at 91 watts. That was G miner, though. I wonder if that makes a difference. Huh. Backwards miner. I have plenty of L3s. Oh, God, I sold mine. Backwards miner, 59 cats now. Boy, that's so many. Just mail a few to Sadie. Retro Mike, hard hands. Absolutely. Unknown. Backwards miner, I agree with Sadie sometimes. I would watch that type of content, too. Yeah, it's... The projects are fascinating backwards. You just need a better microphone. I keep telling Financial Failure the same thing, too. His content's great, but he needs a better microphone. If you don't have good audio, people are not going to stay engaged. Retro Mike Tech, on behalf of favorite streamer. Oh yeah, no, I'm glad she has a Discord. It's fun to razz even after hours. Sometimes I don't get my fix in the daily grind or whatever she calls it. All set. Said sometimes, what's your price range on snapping an S19? Bacon, eggs, and hash. Panda's got loose lips. Gotta watch that guy. Dude, Panda in DMs? I cannot believe he hasn't been doxxed publicly yet. He must really only talk to people that he trusts, because within the first, 20 minutes of DMs with him, I had his public IP address and, a popular car wash chain that he went to. I'm like, dude, between that and the fact that I know you put two 200-amp services in your house last January, I could find you like that. City records are so good when it comes to permitting. Also, tangent, this thing sucks at Kapow. It's way worse than a P106. Wow, I didn't want to write this down. It's so terrible. 81 watts. It's pretty close to half the efficiency. This is terrible. Let me just note the miner. 0.26.8. Alright, yeah, this is really, really bad at Kapow. I don't understand. Steven Cicero, Retro Mic Tech, that's all you make? I thought your job paid more. Backwards miner, I bought 4 different mics. I just hate editing. Just don't edit then. I don't edit shit. I take the clips in order, and then I stitch them together with no edits, and then I put them onto internet. It's pretty easy. I will say the one caveat to that, when I'm doing overclocking, I will do the long stream with you guys, and I will come back right after it, and I will do... I mean, you've seen it. I'll open up the spreadsheet, And I'll go through and I'll just be like, okay, well, these are what I would deem good efficiencies to be. This is what the card did. Maybe do or don't buy it, but at least you have the data there. I never liked during the bull market, you would click on a new hash rate video and there would just be fluff, sponsor, irrelevant bullshit, talking about other GPUs, and then there'd be like some new overclocking style that would just be completely ignored. And I'm like, okay, why did I even watch this? My OCs are better. So, I don't know. Again, the fact that you guys keep coming back to these streams and you're entertained enough is very flattering, but I don't know. Sadie sometimes. All set seems 700 is a good deal. Yeah, if you can get a 96 or a 104 for 700, I'd say that's fine. But you should be able to get a 96 for 500 bucks. Retro Mike, I make an above adequate amount. That's well put. Backwards Miner, I think the first video should be 3-phase power and how amazing it is. Yeah. Especially if you have like a diagram just explaining, because like a lot of people have no idea how the 120 degree or the 180 degree split phase power works, and how like 277 is absolutely worth pursuing. Steven Cicero, I have Panda's feet pics for sale. Anyway, he's done that a couple times, I think. Doxed his feet. Retro Mike Tech. I made Panda join Zesty Discord while he's on a boat. Oh man, fantastic. I can't believe I'm the one that had to invite network bits to that. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. Steven Cicero, MTC has the most of Retro's income. Crypto income, yeah, probably. All set miner, 700 you can find, but hopefully it's still in good shape. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to buy an S19 personally, I would either go for like an $1,800 XP, or I would go for like the rattiest 86 terahash, cheapest sub $500 piece of junk I could find, and then just run brains on it. I know they have a dev fee, but I feel like it does pretty well with overclocking the chips that can take it. Retro Mike Tech, my direct deposit goes to Ms. Hipper. Y'all wild. Okay, I think that's all the algos. We didn't test Ergo yet. That's the last one. Arx Crypto, welcome! Ovalbore Tech, you into fixing GPUs? I have two 5700 XTs from Hawksky that don't work. I have never done it before. Everything I've had fail so far has been in warranty, so I've been able to get a depot to fix it. I've been watching Northwest Fix, I think, on YouTube. That dude is a genius. I have to imagine most of the time you can determine whether it's a bad core or bad memory, and then I do have a hot air station, so I think I probably could do a memory reball, but to answer your question, it's not worth it. A 5700 XT is like a $70 card right now, so I'd hang on to them for the bull market when they're worth money, and then you should be able to sell them to somebody broken that is willing to put in that effort and cost to get it reballed. God damn, I'm talking too much. I didn't even switch it over to Ergo. And our best efficiency, 1305. Alright, let's push a new OC over. So we want 0 core offset, 1305, and we want the biggest memory chooch we can get. Alright. Sadie, sometimes all set. Looking at a 104 terahash, I'll hit you up when it's closer. Yeah, 104 for 700 is reasonable, I think. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. I bet Retro Mike. Steven Cicero, Arx Crypto. Chump as a guy. Yeah, Crypto 440 is who Chump likes. I don't know what his costs are. Retro Mike, I only donate virgin coins. All fiat is tainted. Yep, my fiat's very tainted by being modified. Let's see here. Did I seriously click on the wrong algo? Why is it mining Raven? Did I just find Ergo and not send it? That seems like something I would do. Guys, I'm not the most intelligent bulb on the rope. Backwards Miner. Sadie, sometimes I'm doing a video on my S19 fan mods. Is that the spacer stuff, or is that the custom case where you can fit another hash board in it backwards? Kyle Rosa, Retro Mike Tech, even my Camel Cash. No! Yeah, wild. What's our countdown for Mondays with Max? I want to make sure I'm done in time to get him all y'all. I'm upset that this shitty webcam is flaked out again. Failed to allocate. What? There we go. We're fine. Card is just a bullshitter. Alright, 1305. We got a no core offset. We got 4,000 plus 1,000. What do we have for power on the PMD? 55. Software wattage, 56. And our hash rate being... No, wait, it's 43. Really? It's kind of low. We'll wait for that to do a little bit more. Backwards miner. Spacer, nobody can do the fourth hash boards. Oh. But yeah, the data you showed me anyway of spacing that out. Man, the lower fan speeds, the lower power draw, and the better temperatures. I mean, it makes sense, but it's incredible. And Tegra Guy, he hasn't posted a time yet. Gotcha. If you guys see it counting down or something, please yell at me. Retromike Tech, overrated tech. Do you need any braided PCIe power cables? I have over 100. Like 6-pin to dual 8s, or maybe? I did buy some Nerd Gears cases that have like the... You hook all the PSU shit into the motherboard, and it comes out of the motherboard into the GPU. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, potentially if they're those, throw them in the box. Sorry, some shit in my throat. Sadie, sometimes Backwards Miner just subscribed. Backwards Miner, many thanks. All right, we're still doing 43. Not as good. Yeah, the P106 definitely has better memory straps for this sort of thing out of the box. I will say it's rock solid, but it's definitely worse than the P106. That was doing 0.86 efficiency. This is doing 796, so not great. You just keep coming in every 30 minutes and saying, EM2's still going? My God. Yes, I'm still going. We're almost done with the 1060. In fact, I think that was the last... thingy. 6-pin to 6+2. Oh man, I could definitely make use of at least 8. I'm trying to think what other really shitty server cases. I mean, if you have more, I would just buy another one of those Nerd Gear cases for a rainy day. So I would take up to 16, I guess, if you have a ton of them. Mia and Milo. It's going to be your bedtime in like 5 minutes. No, it's... You made me look, but no, I still got 2 hours. I'm not that old. Alright, any other algorithms? This is what we've tested. I cannot test Nexa. I don't know what's going on. Those were P106 results in there. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, I can't get Nexa to go with the pool and stratum that I'm using. We did ETC, Ethash, whatever, Pigeon, Ergo, Dynex, Caspa. Oh, actually, we didn't do Caspa. But this is so irrelevant, I just don't even care. I have a palette of them, if that's a... Why do you have a palette of 6 to 6+2? Steven Cicero, Retro Mic Tech, I'm assuming they are better than the parallel miner cables. Yeah, way better. Parallel miner are not awful. Those are still 18 gauge, aren't they? I don't know. I bought some Bimpo Chimpo Amazon ones for those Nerd Gear cases. Kylocoin? I don't have a flight sheet for that. If you want to walk me through setting it up, I'll gladly do it. Beginner's Block, Retro Mic, I would be interested. Alright. Actually going to get rid of these because we did not test with those clocks. Steven Cicero, okay, we'll take a bunch. I'll message you. Retro Mike, I have 2 flux 6 to 6 plus 2 TVM cables. Now we're talking. Boy, those are special edition flux maxi stuff right there. Incredible. That's cooler than this signed 1060 from Financial Failure and Ovalbore Tech. Incredible. Alrighty, guys. I think that's all I want to test on this thing. Unless you can tell me, like, a fucking pool and a wallet for Kyla Coin, I'll add it and try it, but I do not have whatever that is. All I have is 12 fans. Just 12 fans. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this thing back to Varus. And shut her down. Sure, okay, yeah. Send me a wallet address for Kyla Coin and what pool you use, and I will add it real quick. We'll take a look. Oh, you have a Kyla pool? Well then, hold on, I'll go find Retro Mike's Kyla Coin. Let's solo, why not? Connect. Shaw 3 256D. Interesting. Wonder if it's a gradient then? Okay. Is that Alltrack? Is that non-SSL? Why is it 4608 here? I'm gonna hold on. I'm adding the wallet right now on the back end. Workers, wallets. Thank you backwards. I got your message. Kyla. Coin. Doesn't even show up. Oh my god. Backwards miner, Kyla. Okay, that is done. So, fine, we'll unset Virus now. Review. Flight sheets. Kyla Coin. Backwards miner. Configure a miner. What miner do we use? Oh, okay. So they're non-SSL then? I guess it doesn't matter. What miner supports this? This GPU only has 6 gigs of memory. I can't run Conflux. DAG is too big. Where were we? Dang it. There it is. What miner? I guess I can run over to hashrate.no and see what they use. Kyla. SRB. What was it? SHA 3 underscore 25060. Is it SHA 256 DT? Doesn't seem to match up. Yeah, the algo doesn't seem to be on the drop down. Guessing it's gotta be SHA 256 DT. SHA 3D, thank you. I don't know if the password's required. We'll try it without it. Alright, let's put down a batch of chicken sandies, alright? Alright, good, good. Oh, it's so disappointing when the time of day mining is expensive. None of my rigs are on. Kyla. There we go. So is that just shorthand for SHA-3_T56D? Alright. Okay, well it connected, that's good. Watch, we're gonna hit a block for a backwards miner right now. With this piece of garbage. So I'm guessing this is probably gonna be similar to Radiant and overclocks. Let's see what it does stock first. Assuming it is running stock. It is not. It's got like flux OCs on it right now. Let's go ahead and push 1485 200. Set mem offset 0. That should be good. You already had it before. I'm on at least one of your pools. And I have 3 ISPs at home, so... Ooh, you can hit my Flux node now. Good for you. And probably my Plex server. I don't think I have much else on this one. Okay. Is that sort of slow response normal? Okay, we're seeing hash rate. Good. Good. Alright. Kyla SHA-3D. Give that some time to even out while I put in some of these figures. So that was 1485 core clock, 200 core offset, and we're running 810. No, all right. And this is SRB. Sorry, I'm just taking my notes so I have all this stuff handy. PMD. Oh, not drawing much of the riser on this one. 42 watts. Software power we are showing 46. And 203 megahash. Alright, let's try 2 more tunes. Backwards miner, add more RAM. Yeah, no. I've only tested like 2 cards that actually work on Conflux because so many of the cards have 6 gigs of memory. Steven LOL, Retro Mike Tech, Flux is the most secure thing ever built. Well, that's what I'm told. No sense in trying to hack that. The dry humor, I appreciate it. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and run 1800. That is not at all 1800, there we go. Let's see what we get with that. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I feel you, man. I have a 3-tier variable electric. I just turned my Apolos on. Everything else stays off till 8 or 9. Yeah, I mean, I can afford the bill, but it's just not that fun watching yields. I don't know. There's like a happy medium where we start to like have these bull signals in the market or whatever. When Miss Teen tells me that there's bull signals, I'll go for it, but the yields are so good right now, mining 12 hours a day plus weekends, that I am making a ton more than I was like a year ago, mining 24 hours a day. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting when I have to turn my entire farm on and leave it on 24/7 again. I'll have to look into... There's weird. I do basically power arbitrage because my home is 17 cents. But I have solar grid tied on the home, and that backfeeds at 17 cents during the day, and I only draw 4 plus fees, so I 8 cents. I draw 8 cents at night. So I mean, effectively, the 4 kilowatt solar array does about 20 to 22 kilowatt hours a day, so I get the equivalent monetarily of like 60 kilowatt hours out of something like that, which isn't that much, but it offsets a lot of my mining. But I digress. Alright, 1800. 69, nice. We're still running a 200 offset. I'm tempted to try a little bit more offset. I don't think I've really hit a wall with a 1060 yet, so maybe we'll give it a go. Modi. Hi, buddy. 66. Actually, a little under-reporting. 239.9. That is worse efficiency. So we were running 4.8 efficiency before. Excuse me, this is 3.63. All set. Ovalbore Tech, do you have plans after this stream? I am going to be headed over to Mondays with Max when he is finally ready to do that. Kyle Rosa, charge some bats up at night. I would like grid-tied energy storage, so I could, yeah, fill it up on the cheap power and just burn it all through the day, but I don't really know. I haven't done the research on it. I have the technical aptitude to build something like that, but I would definitely want an off-the-shelf solution just for the safety reasons. But like beyond the power wall, I don't even know what exists for that. But yeah, it would be pretty sweet to be able to draw, you know, 60, 70 kilowatt hours or something like that, store it, and then just dump it into the miners when the power is expensive. I would love to do that. So I may end up looking into it, but I've spent like every dime to my name on mining equipment in the last year, so. All right, the final one will be, well, before we drop it down, let's see if this will take a 300 core offset. I don't think I've ever tried that on a Pascal card before. All set miner, Ovalbore Tech. Tech great means you're redeeming you later. Oh, okay. That's a lot of caps. If I did that in Miss Teen Crypto's stream, I would get yelled at by Nightbot again. Bacon, eggs, and hash retro. I was thinking that as I was typing. When potato song? I know that there's been actual mental damage done to me by that, because it played in my head when I read that. So, thank you. I hate the soundboard so much. I hate it so much. Oh, it was still coming up. We're at 242.8. I didn't give it enough time. Efficiency is still not as good there. Steven Cicero, and your cars. What about my cars? Retro Mike, I am Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't troll nearly as well as you do. All set miner. Can't Retro Mike give you a break and let you say what you want? No, hell no. You love it, don't lie, Retro Mike, yeah. If I can't dish it, sorry, if I couldn't take it, I wouldn't dish it, I'll put it that way. And yeah, I know that's cliche, but I live in cliches, so absolutely. Get sheeshed, though. Like, seriously. Come on. Tell me the hash rate. There's no way we're doing 242. I just dumped the cores through the freaking floor, didn't I? Or did I not? Oh, that was the, we upped the offset. I'm dumb. We did make a change. Wow, okay, so 300 offset is better. Shoot, I'm gonna have to go through and retest cards now. Steven Cicero, money. Oh, no, Steven, I haven't bought a car in years. In fact, I sold a car last fall, and most of that went into crypto. And I even had a hail claim on my roof last year, and I haven't had it fixed yet, because I put all that hail money into Bitcoin when it hit 15.5. I'm like, yep, just going to throw all that into BTC. My roof doesn't leak. So I've done well on that. Retro Mike, deal with it or leave. Yeah, whatever. Get shooshed. 242.7. Alright, that leveled out pretty well. So definitely worth upping to a 300 offset. Now, let's see. Let's go 1300. Let's see if it'll take a 200 offset. I don't know. Worth a shot. It's like a real GPU. I kind of miss the green. It's too cold. I opened the window and it's 68 outside, so it feels nice. Retro Mike, I'll get demos and see if I ban Ovalbore midstream. She loves you too much. I'll get demos? Oh, demodded. Not worth it. I'll get mod someday. Well, actually, I probably won't because I don't donate in streams ever. And on that same hand, you guys should never donate to me. I appreciate it, but I am not worthy. 242, I'm restarting the miner. I'm so sick of waiting for this thing. I'll check. Max going live in 10 minutes. Okay, this is our last overclock. So as soon as this restarts and we get a hash rate, I will leave you all to get a bio break and head over to Max, and I will see you there. I need to talk to these guys and get redirects going, because it'd be nice to be able to raid them with my, I don't know, there's probably like 2 people watching here, but connected. Very good. 2 ported down baloney. 178.8. Let's see what that actually amounts to. Key on the clock. It didn't crash though, so we were able to get 200 offset on 1300 core. That's pretty impressive. PMD, backwards miner. I don't donate. I donate GPU time. Yep. No, I appreciate your willingness to climb the ladder and get me access to some weird cards. The MI25 video I think is dropping this Sunday, so I moved it up a little bit because Chump was talking about the MI25 and incorrectly on his Sunday morning stream. T-Gig. Modi, no, buddy. Modi. T-Gig, heart. Heart right back at you guys. Your 19 peeps is way more than my 3 followers. There's no way there's 19 people watching this bullshit. Oh my god, guys. You don't have anything better to do? I'm the best you got? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow, that's a pretty damn good viewer count for somebody that's got like a subscriber. Alright, 38 watts. Our efficiency, that is slightly better than balls to the wall, but you are better off running the card at 1480. 4.8 efficiency. Alright, here's the final numbers. Screenshot it for your heart's content. That's everything we tested tonight. Unknown. Who's this Max you speak of? Max Voltage, mining in crypto. Seems like a nice enough guy. Backgrounds miner. Shh, don't say anything about that. People think it's a shed still. Steven Cicero, Retro Mike, you have more than 3 followers. Yeah, absolutely. I followed him before it was part of a giveaway. Sadie, sometimes appreciate the stream. At Oval Clocker. All set miner. No, you're awesome. Thank you, dude. Sadie, sometimes here for cats. Modi. He just ran away. Kyle Rosa, 16th. I don't. Oh, 16th like. I gotcha. Oh, I'll do that for you. I can like my own video. Also, miner, rather be here versus blank channel. So many caps. Retro Mike Tech, all my subscribers are because MTC just randomly posts. That's true. You probably picked up a few from that. All track. What's this YouTube mystery link? Oh, Mondays with Max. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. We got people queuing in there. Steven Cicero, Retro Mike Tech, at least 1 channel member. Oh man, you have to turn memberships on. Crap. Anyway, that's the sheet. I'm gonna switch the flight sheet back, get a water, shut this down, and I will see you guys all over there. Thank you very much for sticking with the stream. I don't even know how long this was today, but too long. So you guys are the real MVPs. Appreciate each and every one of you, whether you were lurking or chatting. And yeah, more GPUs to come soon. I got a 2060 Super, A2000. CMP 50 is getting rerun really soon because I need to perfect those clocks. I just bought 16 from GPU Risers and they're down at Terra. So I need to make sure, let's see, where are we? Terra hosting. I need to make sure these things are Dynex monsters, that they are in good shape. So I will see you guys all real soon in Max's stream. Tell him I sent him or don't. I don't really care too much, but again, appreciate you.